guys for being right on time. Again, for those of you who just joined, my name is Alex Cass, and on behalf of Alex Becker, I wanted to thank you firstly for picking up the Sweet Talker. The bonus you guys are about to receive is really going to make this training come full circle for you guys. And well, just wanted to tell you a little bit about Barry for those of you who don't know him. This guy is a leader in this industry, and he provides a lot more value in his free trainings than 99% of the marketers out there doing their paid trainings. And a couple of stats, of really impressive stats from Barry and his partner Roger. These guys have helped over 20,000 newbies build their first successful business online from scratch. This guy, Barry, and his partner Roger, who couldn't be here with us today because he just had a baby a couple days ago, they built their first figure business in about 6 weeks, if that's pretty amazing, and their first 7-figure business in just a few months later. They've applied their business building strategies in a host of different niches, one of which you guys are about to learn from today. These guys are also engagement experts, regularly beating all the big names in the big affiliate contests with just a fraction of their list size. But most importantly, these guys are amazing teachers. They have an incredible talent of taking difficult ideas and breaking them down to simple to follow step-by-step processes. And they've just done that simply done it so many times successfully with many, many students. I think that's the really #1 reason why they have so many clients, because they've gone on to build 6-figure businesses individually, and they all do that using Barry's and Roger's strategies. I'm really honored to have him on the webinar, and you guys are really, really, truly lucky to have him on this session with Barry. So whenever you're ready, Barry, it's all yours.
Well, thank you so much for that really kind introduction. Thank you. And I just want to make sure, first and foremost, guys, that you can hear me loud and clear. So please give me a yes if you can hear me loud and clear. So I want to make sure that I'm not just talking to myself, because we're going to travel a long distance here today. And I'm really going to share with you everything that we know and our entire formulas for growing incredible communities online from scratch, and most importantly, making money, selling this to local businesses, and also for your own online endeavors. So everyone can hear us. So let's get ready to go. We are ready. And this is what we're going to share with you. And I'm going to go into, just tell you what it is that you can expect to learn over the course of the next hour, hour and a half. And no one, I can assure you one thing, no one is going to be left behind. I'm going to share with you the step-by-step strategy to building a 500+ community list in 24 hours or less for yourself, if you're an online marketer, or for any local business. And this is what we call initial local business momentum, both for them and for you. And there's no question about it that the hardest list to build and the hardest success you're ever going to have is your initial first success. So I'm going to share with you exactly how to do this in 24 hours. Now I just want to find out from you guys, just give me a big yes or a no if you've already got yourself a highly successful, hyper-responsive list of 500+ people. So I want to find out where you guys are. Give me a yes if you've already got a list that is successful, or you're doing this for local businesses and you've built them a large community list quickly. Give me a no if you're not quite there yet. And I see here the vast majority of people are saying no. So by the end of today, you're going to know exactly what you need to do to build that. And literally, I want you to imagine by tomorrow morning, you've got a hyper-responsive list in front of you. I'm going to share with you the only strategy that you ever need to have local businesses begging you for a simple service of this community building. I'm going to share with you how to turn your clients' new community list into a constant flow of new business for them and sales using social media. And of course, if you make them successful, that's going to make you successful in the process as well. I'm also going to share with you why 99% of all Facebook posts are not seen by anyone, and how you can almost guarantee that every single post that you'll make for yourself or for your clients will be visible by all of their connections, and the newsfeed will go viral. I'm going to share with you how to automate your clients' fan pages and Twitter and blogs to drive non-stop traffic, and I'm sure some of you are thinking about just how much and how many upsells are available within this training. How to find the hottest content on the web in seconds that's going to hyper engage any list and turn them into buyers. So you're not only going to know how to build a list, you're going to know how to hyper engage that list literally within 24 hours. I'm also going to share with you how to use social media to send your clients' blog through the roof when it comes to the search engines. Obviously, that itself is an incredible service that you can provide them. And all that using two very simple but hugely powerful Facebook strategies that we've used in our own businesses. And all of this traffic is going to come to you for free. So this is very, very important stuff. So give me a big yes if you're ready to get started, and most importantly, you've got a pen and paper and ready to take notes. Right? I really want to make sure that all those no's at the beginning that said you don't have a successful list, a hyper-engaged list, you're not making a killing offline, selling the service to offline businesses, I want to make sure that you absolutely have what you need in your hands by the end of this presentation. If you don't, I have failed, and therefore I'm going to ask you to get a pen and paper if you haven't already done so. All right, let's get ready and let's get into this. Just to let you know, just a tiny bit about me, I'm a guerrilla marketing master trainer. I've worked with some of the biggest marketers and business builders in the world, including J. Conrad Levinson, the father of guerrilla marketing and person who founded Tony the Tiger and the Marlboro Man and other marketing classics, and Michael Gerber of the E-Myth. I've been online now for almost 5 years. It's over 4 years. The first 3 years I struggled like crazy, but in the last 12 months alone, Roger and I built a 7-figure business, but it started off very difficult indeed. I spent 3 years struggling. But my main specialty that I have is helping clients get their initial massive business momentum. I dug extremely deep into my own background and the experiences, the challenges I had, and that's something that I do day and night, helping clients get that initial momentum, and that's what this is all about, is getting you massive business momentum. Now, it means a lot when a marketing icon like J. Conrad Levinson says something like this about me, that when I came to him, I was down and out, but I was determined to learn guerrilla marketing. My results, nothing short of remarkable, etc. Built a 7-figure business of his own, has helped nearly 20,000 beginners start a profitable business. When Barry talks, you should listen, etc. That means a lot to me, guys, and in fact, this has allowed me to open up many, many doors out there. But I can tell you, it means nothing than when I get an email from someone like John, who says through the strategies that Roger and I have taught him, that he's tripled his potential clients, his sales funnel's exploding, he takes a day off a week now, is making more money, his clients are in love with him. When a regular Joe like John comes on and says something like that, that means a lot. Now, we struggled for many years online. Roger went through a bankruptcy and literally was about to lose everything. I was just a few months away from losing my house. I was 5 months behind my mortgage payments. So we went through hell. We came back and we made a comeback. So I just want to make sure before I get into the meat and potatoes and I give you the formulas, and trust me, you're going to get the formulas, 3-step formulas that's going to help you turn this around. I just want to make sure that I understand you and that I'm really going to position this the right way to help you. You're probably feeling right now overwhelmed. You've probably tried multiple things online and offline, and you may have failed. You've probably been let down by false promises and hopes of reading that perhaps this will be your breakthrough. It never happens. Worst of all, as an entrepreneur, many times your family's not even very supportive. They don't even understand what you're doing. And I think this is part of the entrepreneurial curse, is that we do things and our families don't even know what it is that we're really doing. But most of all, you probably feel lost, just want to start a profitable business and help the people around you and perhaps your family. Does that make sense? Give me a big yes if that relates to you, or whether this is completely not you. I just want to see whether we have my experiences are similar to your present experience or what you've experienced in the past. So give me a yes. I'm just going to wait, see what people say. I see here that there's one person, Francis, says no, but everyone else seems to be saying yes, that is your experience. Okay, so today we're going to get this right. Now, everything changed for us when we figured out the formula to getting initial business momentum, both online and offline. Now, by getting momentum, things happen, and this is what I said at the very beginning. I'm going to share with you how to do this step by step. But one thing I want you to understand is that when you get that initial momentum, and for me, if it's an online, if you're an onliner, it's getting your list of 500 people. If you're an offliner, it means getting more clients than you can handle, being able to upsell them into multiple programs. But when you do get that initial breakthrough, you get 500 hungry people on your list that are hyper engaged. Doors open, things happen. We went for obscurity and failure and losing our houses almost to look at the results on the right-hand side of the page there. Again, I'm not showing this to impress. I'm just showing you that when you get that initial business momentum, doors open. This is just one of our accounts. Things happen that really you can't envision. Roger's one of his salespeople. You just look here in the month of June alone, just using a simple formula, Sunny is making this sort of recurring income. In July, sales increased even further. In August, even further. Things happen when you get and you have business momentum. So now let's get into this, and I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to share with you the formula for online success and the formula for offline domination, okay? It's very simple, and I'm going to share with you step by step how you're going to do it, okay? So this is exactly what we're going to share with you. So number one, the online formula. And just tell me, just before we carry on, put in the chat box online, or put in the chat box offline if you consider yourself an onliner or an offliner. Just want to make sure that I know where you guys are coming from again, so I can really give you training that's going to help you. So I see here that majority, there's about 60-40, I'd guess, 70-30 now, offline more than online. So I'm going to really share with you both. But if you're an offliner and you're teaching offline clients and you're servicing offline clients about online marketing, you need to know this formula as well. So I'm going to share both the online and the offline formula. Number one, if you want to be ultimately successful, you need to build your list fast to get massive business momentum. You cannot beat about the bush and spend months or years trying to build that initial list. I did that for 3.5 years, almost lost my house in the process. You've got to get that initial push. Those initial 500 people are critical, because that is when you get the 500, suddenly your confidence is different. You've got someone to talk to. You can create product and get people to buy them, and then you can build your list from there. Everything's possible. Doors are open, but you've got to get that initial business momentum fast. So for me, that's building 500 people list. You do that, you get them hyper engaged, you're in business. Secondly, once you've got that list, you need ongoing traffic to expand your business. Online business, guys, if you're not expanding, then you're going south. You're going the wrong way. You have to continuously grow. And Roger and I have been consulting one or two so-called gurus that once upon a time, we spent thousands of dollars on their products, but their businesses are going south. You know, with their non-stop promotions and stuff to their list, they're not expanding. They're going the other way, and they're in deep trouble with these two guys. And thirdly, as you grow your list, you need to engage your list. Now, this is something most people fail to do properly. You need to engage your list. I'm going to share with you how to do this in an automated fashion so you can turn your prospects into hungry buyers. So that is the online formula. You get these three things in place, you'll have an unstoppable business. This is critical. This is critical for any client you're going to help. You're going to want to provide them these three things. And when you do, first of all, you'll be able to charge them a fortune in the process, but you'll make them hyperly successful. And that, of course, is going to make you a considerable amount of money. Please, I just want to make sure you've got that. Do follow the online formula. It's very simple, but I'm going to share with you step by step how to achieve this. Just want to make sure, though, that you understand the rubric. You understand the formula. So give me a big yes if this makes sense, please. Just want to make sure everyone's with me. And I say Vivian and Ruben and Annette and Wally, and I see Joy. Everyone sees this. Fantastic. All right. So we can move forward. I told you we're going to cover a lot of ground, and I'm going to keep this dead simple. In fact, my background is in teaching. I was a high school teacher for many years, so this is something that's very dear to my heart. I want to make sure everyone gets this. If you don't yet have a formula in your pocket and a confidence to execute, by the end of today, you will have. Okay? Now, the offline formula. You know how to build a community, and I'll share with you how to do that later on. How do you make a killing offline? It's very simple, guys. It's a three-part formula. It's the same three-part formula that Roger's used to build a very successful business in Ottawa, and our clients have followed suit as well. Number one, you've got to find local businesses that are desperate for your help. Okay, there's no point talking to the wrong businesses. I'm going to share with you how to do that. Number two, you need to make them an irresistible offer they cannot refuse. I'm going to share with you exactly what that offer is going to be. That's going to knock their socks off. And number three, you then need to provide them with a killer service that's easy for you to handle, that's easy for you to do, because let's face it, many people starting out don't have a lot of technological background. They don't know technology that well. They may not even be that great in marketing. So you need to provide them with a killer service that you can handle. you'd provide these three things, you'll get referrals and you'll be able to walk into businesses like crazy because you've got an offer they cannot refuse. That is the offline formula. So today, in today's training, what I'm about to share with you step by step is how you can build massive local business momentum fast by providing a killer service. I'm going to share with you how to create massive local community engagement for all of your local clients so they get engagement with their audience and they have leads and clients coming in through the door that they never had before. I'm going to share with you how just to get started you can get paid $497 a month per client, and that is merely the beginning as you get your feet wet. So that is what we're going to be sharing with you over the course of this training. Now, it's very important for you to know why social media works so well for local businesses. If you're going to provide them social media expertise and services, you need to understand why social media works so well. Number one, when you get it right, it is a cheap way to generate leads. These businesses are willing to pay, many of them, $30, $40, $50 a person, if not more. And I'm going to show you companies that are spending $60, $70 for a single lead to go through the door. Okay, so this is an incredibly cheap way to generate leads. Secondly, it's a great way when you do it right to get word of mouth, for things to go viral in the community, or if you're an online marketer, for your online products. Thirdly, it's a great way to engage customers like never before. Imagine an offline business, a dentist, a chiropractor, having a social media profile that's engaging, that there's a relationship build, that's bringing people back into the business again and again and again. And fourthly, it's a great way to make fast explosions of income in any business. Just imagine a restaurant who has a social media profile, and he's got people on that profile, and he's able to communicate with them when he has a weekday. When there's a weekday in the week, he can communicate why they should come back into the business. So there's multiple reasons why your clients love the potential of social media. Now, who wants to see the simple 3-step formula for landing offline deals? Again, I just want to make sure you're with me. Okay, just make sure. Okay, who wants to see the 3-step formula for landing offline deals? Guys, it's so simple. And again, I see there's a lot of people here. Tom and Don and Matt and Jay, etc. want to see this. So let's get into this. This is the 3-step formula for landing offline deals. All right, this is it. Step number one, you want to find red hot leads fast. Okay, that will practically guarantee yourself the paycheck. The most important thing is finding the right leads. Now write that down, because this is critical, because I can tell you 98% or 99% of offline consultants are simply not successful because they're trying to sell their services to the wrong people. Many of them have great offers and great services, but they're knocking on the wrong doors. They're not doing the right things. They're not talking to the right people, and therefore they're never going to succeed. And they generally go back and buy another program or another product because they think it's a problem with the product or the service. They try to learn a new skill, and they waste colossal amounts of time, energy, and money. So you need to find red hot leads, and you need to do it fast. Remember, business momentum requires that you get those initial clients through the door fast. All right, I'm going to share with you right now the #1 source. If you want to find desperate, hot businesses that are right now suffering, that you have a way of giving them an irresistible offer that they would literally die for, and I'm going to share with you how you position yourself, everything in a minute. But I want you to take a look at my screen. Okay, look at this. All right, we're going here to Groupon. Just using an example here in Ottawa. Okay, here's a company. It's a studio. Now look at the value of the service that they provide. It's 90 Canadian dollars. Now, they are having to give, in order to function with Groupon, in order to get people through the door, they're having to give a 68% discount. So that's a colossal amount of money right there. So they're basically charging $29 for a $90 service, which is pretty serious. Now, look at that. Over 590 people bought. So let's just round it up to 600 people, and let's round up, let's say it's $30. Now, 600 times $30 is $18,000 worth of business. You may say, oh, wow. But Groupon is taking 50% of that money. They're writing out a check for $9,000 to Groupon just in order to get the ball rolling. Now, what's happening here is that they're spending, first of all, they've given a 68% discount. On top of that, they're giving 50% away of Groupon. Who thinks a company like this that doesn't even generally follow up with the clients that they have, they don't have a way of following up, they don't have that structure in place, who thinks that company is one that would be interested in finding out a way of doing this without losing all that money? Do you guys see that? Okay, yeah, and I see here that Matt sees that straight away. This is a company that is hurting. And when Roger's going out in Ottawa to businesses with the offer I'm about to share with you, it's just crazy because these companies, one by one, literally 9 out of 10, when he strikes up the conversation, I'm going to share with you what that conversation is, word for word. When he does that, they're all ears. Okay, I'm going to talk about the irresistible offer in a second, but I just want you to get this. Then let's have a look at another example. So these guys are running a check for $9,000 to Groupon, which is absolutely insane. Now, let's go here to a spa, a relaxation massage spa, okay? So they've got a service for $30, okay? They're giving away 50% just to get people through the door. And then they're going to give away 50% at least to Groupon. Now, there's 160 people. This is a small little business, guys. A small little business, just do the math here, $30, 160 sold, that's $4,800 in total sales, but Groupon is taking 50%. So this little campaign has just cost that client, that potential client of yours, has just cost them $2,400. And they're asking themselves, and this is probably the biggest question that people are asking, do some research that local businesses are doing, there's forums on this, is Groupon worth it? See, these businesses love the thought of more people walking through the door. They're desperate for more leads. They want more clients, but they can't afford the prices that it costs them to get them through the door. So that represents a massive opportunity for you. So I'm going to share with you, this is it, the 3 steps to finding red hot leads fast and closing deals. And I just want to make sure again that you're with me and that makes sense to you. Does that make sense? Do you see that when you're talking to a company that is suffering and is desperate for leads, but they're wasting all this money in the process and they don't have a way of following up, do you understand why that represents a massive opportunity for a consultant that can walk in with an irresistible offer? I just want to make sure that you're all with me 100%. All right, I see here that, again, everyone here seems to be with me, so that's fantastic. So let's go over this again. The 3-step process of finding red hot leads fast. Number 1, you need to make sure you got the criteria right. You need to make sure it's a company that loves deal sites. So all you're going to do is search in your local area. You don't even have to be focused purely in your local area, but look for businesses in a particular area who are doing Groupon deals. Number 2, have a look and see if they've got some sort of social media profile. Check Facebook. If you have this incredible combination of a company spending and wasting and losing money on Groupon, plus you know they've got a social media profile, so they get it. They understand the concepts of lead generation. They understand that social media is potentially a place for them to get leads. Then you literally have the perfect prospect in front of you. You've got an open set of ears that you're going to make them up a proposition that they're going to find irresistible. So number 1, you're going to find the hottest leads around. That is critical. All right, I hope you're starting to see an opportunity of a lifetime here, because you have no idea how many businesses, I'm sure actually some of you do, how many businesses are in Groupon right now that are suffering, that are asking themselves, just go to forums, is Groupon worth it? Look at those companies, there are so many of them, and they're desperate for help. They want leads, they're willing to spend money for leads, but they're not willing to break the bank in order to get the leads. This is going to be your opportunity to step in. All right, now, step number 2. Very simple, guys. You're going to use the following script to give a business an irresistible offer. This is the script that has worked 9 times out of 10 for us to get businesses to meet with us. This could be in person or even if you want, you could do it on GoToWebinars on the web. Okay? Who wants to see the script? Okay, and I just want to make sure you guys are following this and you're understanding the opportunity that exists within Groupon and how Groupon is providing you literally with the keys to building a business extremely fast. Okay, and I see everyone again is with us. All right, so let's see the script, guys. Please focus on this because this works so well. Okay, let's go back to that spa. Remember that spa that's just wasted $2,400 and trying to get a few people, 160 people through the door? It's killing them. So what if you called upon that spa and said the following? Okay, hi there. I'm looking to speak with the owner about your most recent Groupon offer. I have an important question for them. That is the script to get through any door, anyone that's protecting the owner. Okay. Hi, James. I was just looking at your Groupon offer and I saw you guys sold 160. That's great. So James is likely to respond to that. Yep, we do many of those. Okay, let me ask you, James, is it costing you 50% of your revenue every time you do a coupon offer? And James will respond. It's a very simple answer. He's going to say, yes, it is. That's what Groupon charges. And he's likely to say, because you know you're sensitive to the fact that this is what businesses are bothered by right now. You're hitting the nerve. Okay, in business, when you can hit the nerve of someone, they're going to open up to you. This is costing us a fortune. All right? So then you're going to say, James, would you be open to the idea of doing a coupon offer if the cost was 97% less and it could generate as many coupon deals as you wanted on a monthly basis without having to pay more? Okay, do you see that? You're making a very simple proposition. Okay, would you be open to doing a coupon offer if it was 97% less and could generate as many coupon deals as you wanted on a monthly basis without paying more? Now, who thinks Jim is likely to respond positively to that? Okay? Who thinks Jim is likely to respond positively to an offer like that? So I'm just going to make sure that you guys are with me. Vivian says, yes, of course. Cool. 10 out of 10. 100% says Brian. Anne says, yeah, absolutely. This makes sense. Nice script, says Dietrich. Exactly. This works 9 times out of 10 because you're hitting the nerve. So James is going to say, well, how is that possible? And then all you need to do next, say, James, let me set up a little demo campaign for you and show you exactly how we do this for you. Are you available tomorrow at 10 a.m. or 1 p.m.? Give them 2 times. Always in your closing, give them 2 times to ask them if they are available. I mean, you've got to their nerve. You know what's bothering them. You're giving them an offer that's going to reduce this by 97%, but they're going to be able to do this on a monthly basis without losing all that money. James is going to be in a very strange position if he says no to you. Okay? So this really is, and Anne says, yes, this is an irresistible offer. It doesn't get any easier than that. And when you use this formula, when you use this script, you'll see what happens. You'll get the appointment. Okay. Do you believe, though, that business owners would want to meet you if you could make them that sort of irresistible offer? Right? Imagine tomorrow morning you make a few calls to companies on Groupon that are suffering, and you'll do your research. You'll see those on Groupon that are wasting all this colossal amount of money. Do you think businesses are going to want to meet with you if you could make that irresistible offer? And the answer is 9 times out of 10, yes, they will. Now, step number 3, and this is where it gets really powerful, and this is where you're going to see how you can make them really successful and make you really successful in the process. What you're going to do next is very simple. And yeah, I've got a couple of people asking, so how do we deliver? Don't worry, I'm going to share with you everything. I'm going to get you through the door. I'm now going to share with you how you're going to get the deal and then how you deliver. Remember when I spoke about business momentum, I told you, and this is critical, that you have a simple service that you can manage. And I'm presuming here there are people that are not successful based on the responses we got. So this is dead simple. All right, so you're now going to demonstrate a dead simple coupon system that gets them results fast. So who wants to see how we're able to generate more leads and deals for local businesses than they can handle in just 3 easy steps? This is how you are going to get people through the door for them and get them more traffic, more leads, and therefore more sales than they can handle. And when you're in that situation, you literally, we're not talking about just charging them a flat fee. You could also charge them for extra sales coming in. So you can get a percentage on the extra sales that they are generating, which is why an initial $500 a month can easily turn into a lot more, and that's just the beginning. So let's see the 3 easy steps of how you can make any local business highly successful. All right, this is very simple. So I'm going to share with you now our proven coupon ignition formula. Okay, it's simple. We call it the ignition formula because this is enough to ignite any offline business and, of course, your business in the process. There's 3 steps to making this work. And I'll go through this step by step so you guys understand how this works. Step number 1, so easy. So easy. You're going to drive initial traffic to a page. Don't worry about the page. We're going to deal with that in a second. But you need to get a traffic source. Now, for an offline client, there are 2 so simple ways of doing this. Anyone can do it. Number 1, just use their present client base. Give their present client base a reason to hit a landing page. So, for example, if it's a restaurant, who can think of a reason? I just want to make sure you guys are with me. If you were consulting for a local restaurant and you needed to get the present client base to visit a certain page on the web, again, don't worry about that page. We're going to show you how to do that in a minute. What do you think you could offer that those clients, those present clients, to get them to go to a page? And I see people saying here, they're getting it. I love this. I'm just going to wait here, look at some of these answers. They're flying in so fast. Here we go. Yeah. Nat says, offer a limited time discount. Exactly. You're a restaurant. Get a 2-for-1 meal. Get a free drink. Get a free dessert if you sign up. If you go to this page now, you can put that coupon on the table, guys. Anton gets it. Coupon. Discount code, says Jimmy. Harris's loyalty offer. Fantastic. Rolf, free drink. Brilliant. Martin says a free appetizer. You guys get this. So you already know how to get a local client, how to get him or her to drive traffic to a certain page. Now, you can also, and this is just so easy, in local marketing, you can throw $100, $150, get the local client to spend $100 in Facebook PPC and drive traffic that way. But you don't even need to do that if you don't want to. But there's a massive opportunity there, and that itself is an upsell opportunity, driving even more traffic and just being their PPC person. And trust me, when it comes to local search, it's very, very simple. So now, step number 1, we're going to drive the initial traffic. You guys have got that. Use their present client base to perform that. Now, number 2, you're going to offer on this page a coupon or a deal of incredible value that people would want to share on social networks. Okay, so you're going to build a landing page with a coupon or a deal, just like you guys said, that's got incredible value that people will be willing to share with their friends. Now, just imagine, for example, you went into a great restaurant and they offered a 2-for-1 deal. Right? Next time you come into our place, you get a 2-for-1, or you get a free meal. And 9 times out of 10 people do not go into restaurants by themselves. They come with company. Imagine that you had that sort of landing page on the web, and it was a great restaurant. Would you want your friends to know about that deal? Would you want all your friends and family to be able to get that free meal just like you got? Just give me a big yes. I want to make sure, again, you understand that if you can offer a coupon or a deal and make it irresistible so that people would share, that they would very likely share. So I want to make sure you guys are understanding the concept. Again, I see everyone is getting this. Fantastic. So if you've got the imagination to think of what that local business could come up with for a coupon, a discount, or a consultation, if they're, depending on the business, of course, then you can do step number 2 as well. Okay, let me share with you exactly how we do this. What I'd like you to do, and I'm going to do this together with you so you can see. I want you to see just how powerful this thing is. So I'd like you to go to the URL that's on the screen right now. So it's reallysuccessful.com/spa. I want you to see this in live time. This is really, really important. So you can see the power of this, okay? So when you got to reallysuccessful.com/spa, S-P-A, okay, you should land on a page like this. If you're not there, don't worry. I'm going to share with you what happens. So you've created a landing page. Again, don't worry about the technology. I'm going to share that with you a little bit later. You created a very simple landing page. And using the spa example, you're giving away this incredible promotion, 50% on a pedicure off on all orders. Okay, that's pretty irresistible. Now, in order to get it, you click on the like button. That's all you need to do. Okay, so you click on the like button, and that is it. Okay, now what happens? Okay, is that 1 second? Just going through over here. Wait 1 second. Got a problem here with my internet connection. Okay, here we go. It's going so slowly today when I use GoToWebinar. All right, so you then end up right here on a comment page. Okay, and what you can do, you just tell them step number 2. They've already connected with you through Facebook. You're now asking them to make a comment. Step number 2, leave us a comment below and tell us why you really needed a massage. So you can just write, you know, I've done this before. You can say something like, I don't know what, I love this. Okay, post it to Facebook, and that is it. Okay, now this is what happens, guys. I want you to understand how powerful this is, okay? Look what happens when I went to that place, okay? When I clicked on the like button, just going to make my screen bigger so you guys can see that. Can you see this whopping big advertisement that now appears on my Facebook page? So make sure that you guys can see this. Can you see this whopping big advertisement? It's got a picture that the spa or the consultant wanted the spa to share on all these pages, and this incredible offer. And guess what, guys? The link goes all the way back to our landing page. So do you see the power, the viral power of this? That you've got this client at a restaurant, for example. You've built them the system where their clients are going to a page to get a free drink, an appetizer, a manicure, whatever it is. They click on the like button, and all of their friends are now seeing this whopping big advertisement on their page. Do you see the viral potential? So now when it's an offer, a restaurant, and you've got this free 2-for-1 deal that you've liked, and therefore you've now got this 2-for-1 deal, all your friends and all of your family are going to see this. And when we're talking about local marketing, there is nothing more powerful than Facebook, because suddenly in the whole local market you get the buzz out about this very special offer. I want to make sure, again, you guys see the viral potential of this, okay, and how you can make a local business literally just by driving that initial traffic, how you can turn that initial traffic into viral traffic. So give me a big yes or a big wow if you see the power of this and how local businesses would go crazy for getting more leads and more business through the door. Okay, and I see there's a lot of people here, just looking at the names. Make sure everyone's got a chance to give their opinion here. Dean and Jimmy, and Nat says wow. Mine says super wow. Mary says yes. Nate says I get it. Wow, so simple. Yes, it's so simple. Remember what I said at the very beginning, guys. Business momentum requires you take simple steps and you do them well. You do not want to do anything overly complicated. Okay, now let me get back to my presentation. Just give me 1 second over here. I hope you guys like that example. Okay, so you can see my screen now, so I'll make sure you guys can see my presentation. Yep, perfect. So there you are. That's an example of what you do for a local client. So again, we've spoken about getting initial traffic. You're then going to build them a simple page, a landing page, and you're going to drive that traffic to that simple landing page that creates this viral experience for them. The result is they're going to get a lot more leads. But that isn't it. Because I told you what we're going to do here is be able to generate for this local client of yours, not just more leads that's going to, you know, initially, but we want to get the ball, that's just getting the ball rolling. The time has come to viralize this traffic and 100x the results, okay? Who would like to see step number 3 that takes this to an extreme level, okay? And this is where, of course, your local client is going to be mesmerized. Well, this is what you're going to do. Remember, step 1, initial traffic. Anyone can do this, just use their present clients. Step number 2, you're going to create a very simple landing page that's going to start the viral snowball effect. Number 3, we're now going to go to the extreme level and create a viral social snowball using a new term. This is the only new term you're going to need to learn today, and you're going to want to know how to perform today, called EdgeRank. EdgeRank, if you understand what I'm about to share with you about EdgeRank, then you are going to be in a position to be able to use Facebook to drive literally unlimited traffic. So it's for your online product or if you are an offline consultant to their business. Now, if you understand that EdgeRank is the source of this snowball effect and viral unlimited traffic, I want you to write in the chat box, I want EdgeRank. I want to make sure that everyone understands that EdgeRank is the source of your ultimate success. It is the key to the kingdom of making any offline company super successful, and therefore, just imagine the confidence you'd have being able to walk into a business knowing you get this sort of result, and then going back and saying, okay, guys, I built your community, I'm viralizing it for you, now it's time to talk marketing, I've got things I need to do in order to make this a lot more successful for you, and that's where you get all your upsell opportunities. All right, everyone I see is desperate for EdgeRank. I'm going to share with you what it is, and then I'm going to share with you how you're going to get it. All right, again, I told you at the very beginning I was going to make sure that everyone gets this. So again, I just want to reiterate the simple plan just in case anyone came a few minutes late. The simple plan for making any offline client hugely successful, this will work for online marketers as well, is number one, get initial traffic through the door. Anyone can do this, just want to be working with companies that have got clients. Number two, and by the way, anyone on Groupon, they've already got new clients through the door, so they are ripe for this. Number two, create an instant community for them by giving away a great deal. Now, what I didn't share with you before is that when everyone clicks on the like button, you can also get their email address as well. So you can build them an email database of these 500 people. Okay, so they're not only getting traffic, but they're also building their community as well. And number three, you're going to use EdgeRank. The one concept you're going to need to learn today, you're going to use EdgeRank to create viral avalanches of traffic. That is the simple plan in order to make any offline client extremely successful. So we need to define what is EdgeRank, and why is it that practically everyone doesn't get their Facebook posts, they never get them seen by anyone. Literally, if you were to make a post right now, the chances of all your friends seeing it right now on Facebook with the changes that they've made is practically zero. It's very small, okay? But if you get EdgeRank, you can get practically, you'll be in a very special position where your posts are seen by everyone, okay? Or people that are commenting, or their posts will also be seen by all of their friends. So let's define what EdgeRank is and how this opens up the most under-tapped traffic resource around that very few people are utilizing. All right, I'm going to make this so simple for you because this is a concept that people don't get, and I want you to get it. And you're going to be way more advanced than 99.9% of marketers out there when you understand this. And we call this the Facebook suck. Facebook has one goal in mind with the people that are surfing on the site. Who knows what that one goal is? Go on, give me you tell me. What do you think is what is the purpose of Facebook? What do they want? So everyone here, Matt gets it, Dean gets it, make money, make money. Everyone says that. How do they make more money? Okay, I want to make sure. How do they make money? By clicking adverts. What do they need people to do in order to click on adverts? I see Jim gets this. You need to make sure that people stay on Facebook for long enough. Facebook, listen very carefully. If you understand this, you'll understand how to do it later on, but you need to understand the concept first. Facebook wants to keep their people on their platform for as long as possible. So if your content is going to keep people on Facebook for longer, then they're going to reward you with EdgeRank. EdgeRank means that Facebook looks at you, Jim, and says that you are a partner of ours. You keep people on Facebook longer, and therefore we're going to make sure that everything you post is seen by more people. So the better the post you create, and I'm going to help you do that in a second, the better the quality of the post that you create, the higher EdgeRank you will get, and therefore more traffic you will generate. So do you see how the Facebook suck? If you understand this concept and you can execute a high EdgeRank ranking, do you understand how that would generate traffic? And you would literally, you'd be going into partnership with Facebook. All right? Okay, fantastic. I see a lot of people get this. And that's what keeps people on Facebook for longer. Then they're more likely to click on an ad, and that's what makes Facebook more money. Now, EdgeRank is made up of three things. I'm going to share with you what they are, and then I'm going to share with you how to achieve it. So give me a second. I'm just going to take a quick swig of water here. All right. EdgeRank is made of just three things. You've got to make sure, number one, that your posts are popular. Okay, it really matters how many likes, shares, and comments that your posts are receiving. So you've got to make sure that you're not writing nonsense, but you're writing popular posts that people like. Number two, you've got to make sure that your posts on Facebook are relevant. If you're working for a lawyer, don't talk about entertainment. If you're an online marketer, don't talk about dogs, okay? Unless it is relevant to the conversation that you're having with the marketplace. You've got to make sure that everything you do is relevant to your target market. Because if it's not, they're not going to respond, and Facebook's going to think that you cannot suck people into their system for longer. And number three, you want to make sure that your Facebook posts are recent, that they are buzzworthy, that people are going to want to discuss. Okay, so you've got to make sure they're popular, that they are recent, and you've also got to make sure that it's going to suck people into Facebook for longer. So basically, that's all you need to do. You just need to stay on top of what's going on out there, things that are recent, things that are buzzworthy, and you'll get high edge rank. All right, so the quick recap here, and don't worry if you don't know how you're going to get this content. I told you in the introduction, I'm going to share with you exactly how you're going to get your hands on this content so you can get edge rank. And when you get edge rank, you've got the keys to the kingdom of traffic, and that's how you make local clients successful. So the quick recap, guys, let's make sure you got this. If your posts are popular, they are relevant, and they are recent, you get high edge rank. When you get high edge rank, you get more traffic from Facebook. Okay, so this is very, very simple. All right, before I tell you exactly what you need to do to get edge rank and a fast way of achieving it, you have to understand why 99% of marketers out there never get edge rank. For several reasons. Number one, the amount of time it takes to find and create killer engaging posts. People just don't have the time to find that sort of material. The speed of implementation. I told you, if you want to be successful with anything, you've got to get the speed of implementation sorted out. And unfortunately, to get edge rank, it could take a lot of time. And thirdly, you need to be consistent. And 99% of marketers, it's another entrepreneurial disease, is that many times entrepreneurs are inconsistent. That is probably the worst imaginable trait if you want to get edge rank. Facebook wants to know if you are a partner or not. Partners are consistent. Facebook will not work with you if you are inconsistent and you're not going to achieve the edge rank. Now we're going to share with you in a few minutes how you can really make this work very, very quickly. So hang on. All right. Who wants to see then what could happen to a local business if you could create this sort of social traffic for them? If you were to use this three-part formula that I've just shared with you, who would like to see the results that a local business could generate? I just want to make sure you guys want to see this, and I see Dean's ready for this. Lawrence wants to see this. Who else wants to see this? Jimmy and Frank want to see this. Okay, let's see what this could do for a local business. Okay, first and foremost, we actually ran a campaign. This is we did this in dog obedience. Some of our clients wanted us to do this in a niche that we know absolutely nothing about. And we did this. We look at the spike in traffic in a single day. And all we did was, again, the three-part formula: initial traffic coming in, a landing page like I shared with you. That's all basically we did. And using the landing page system, and we built, look at this, in a period of 24 to 36 hours, we had over 1,016,000 total impressions. We drove 5,077 people to our website and created a list of 600 emails, all within a period of about 24 to 36 hours. We showed this in live time in front of our students, how this thing grew. And it was just a one-time campaign. You can see we did absolutely nothing afterwards. And you saw that what happened as a result. But in one campaign, literally we're able to create 1 million impressions. Now, 5,000 targeted traffic leads to our website. Now, imagine how much that would cost us if we paid for Facebook PPC. Dog obedience, I would guess anywhere between $1 to $1.50 a click. So we drove between $5,000 to $7,500 of traffic in 24 hours live using the very simple formula that I shared with you. Okay, this is a niche that Roger and I are not involved with, but we wanted to show people how we can get people through the door, and then we shared with them how you can make money from it. This was a local client, a client of ours who's working the local offline market, Joe Lesser. Okay, he, again with his first campaign, what he did, okay, he managed to get, if you see, look at this, there were 898 people were talking about this, a total reach of 12,589 people. And I just want to share with you what actually happened. Over 167,000 impressions. He built a list for a local client, over 500 people. He had 1,361 likes, 500 coupons redeemed, and 104 new paying clients. Now, I don't know about you, but if you look at the Groupon, this is basically replicating Groupon without the colossal prices, and that's what makes this so powerful. Now, Joe came back and shared with us exactly. I've got the screen covered over here. He said the system's easy to use. Approaching local businesses is an absolute pleasure. Of course it is, because you've got this juggernaut of a power machine. You know you can build them a list, and you know you can get people through the door. Of course it's a pleasure. And now working with 7 businesses in my first month of doing this. I love the recurring income and the satisfaction of offering an amazing service to local businesses. So guys, if you like helping people, you'd love to be able to provide them with amazing results where they're now able to get leads without having to pay the colossal fees that they're paying to Groupon, then that's exactly the same experience that Joe experienced in his first month of doing this. Roger also said there was another success. He put his first one together last weekend, and these were the results for Roger Hawk. I hope you can see my screen here. But he said he basically used this. Another wins for this software. I encourage one of my coach clients to use this on his site and run a campaign. He put it together, and these were the results. 786 people clicked on the invitation. 1,074 more people clicked on the Facebook snippet. 672 liked the page. 575 gave their name and email address. And by the way, you get that from Facebook. It's not some crummy email address. It's their official email address that they use to sign up with for Facebook. 510 people came back and made a comment. That's a viral factor of 237%. 36.05% of people landed on the initial like page. 85% liked the page. 88 gave their email. 30, and which marked is getting 88% conversions. 30.85% of the people landed on the page, gave them their email and name to his list so he continued to market with them. He spent $119 on Facebook advertising, 334 new leads through the door, 34 cents a click. Now compare that to $30, $40, $50 that local businesses are regularly charged, 280 new opt-ins, etc., 221 leads, etc., etc. All this happened with the very first attempt with his client. So again, I want to make sure you get the formula because you can see what it can achieve. I want to make sure you've got the formula down and dusted. Number one, and I want to, as we go over this one last time, I want you to give me a big yes if you're following. You understand the formula and you understand how this can generate massive amount of leads for local businesses and why this opens up amazing opportunity for you. Again, give me a big yes if you do understand this. Give me a no if you are lost. So again, you're going to drive initial traffic, number one. Then you're going to give away a great coupon like the one I showed you for the spa. You're going to get edge rank by means of engaging your audience. More of that in a second. That will lead to viral traffic. It will lead to building a bigger list. And of course, the money, we all know, the money is in the list. Okay, so I see that some people haven't yet answered yet. Does everyone get this? Does everyone understand why Groupon opens up doors that literally are unparalleled? Because you've got very, very angry people there who are wasting money on Groupon, love the idea of more leads, are in social media, but haven't managed to crack the system. You come along with a simple, simple, simple way of being able to provide the same service at a fraction of the cost. And I see here, everyone seems to get this. Fantastic. I'm glad that you're with us, Harry and Luigi and Don and Patrick and Nat and Tom and Mary and Malcolm and Keith and everyone else. Thank you so much. All right, I'm now going to share with you, as we get into edge rank, something that's really, really powerful. Okay, and I need everyone to understand the importance of this. I'm going to give you 6 killer shortcuts to engaging your community. Now, this is pretty powerful stuff. It's simple, but it's powerful. And I want to make sure that everyone here is going to use this for the good. You're going to use this carefully because this can be you can manipulate people with this. And I don't want anyone using this for any untoward niches that they shouldn't be in, etc. I want to make sure that you're going to use this for the right purpose. So please give me my word. If you just write in the chat, my word, that what I'm going to share with you, that you're going to use this to help people to achieve what they want to achieve, and you're not going to use this for any other purposes, because this is powerful stuff. And thank you, everyone that's writing. I'm just going to wait a second, make sure everyone's with me, because I really don't feel that comfortable. Max swears like a police officer. Okay, here we go. Thank you very much. I see everyone's there responding. Thank you. All right, this is simple. And it's, you'll see what happens. Okay, number one, with your new audience, you want to ask them questions. You need to engage them. Asking questions is a great way. Look at this, for example, where do you live and what makes your city great? Look at this, 698 people like this, 532 comments, just an engagement with a list, asking simple questions. Fill in the blanks. People love fill in the blanks. Fill in the blank, always makes me smile. And you see here that people getting involved in the conversation. 771 people like it, 413 comments. Everyone's getting involved in the conversation. Post photos. And here there's a combination of posting a photo and asking a question. Where do you think this is? I've cropped the pic. And you see here, Mark Anthony says it's got to be the Rhine. Julius Caesar says that's the Rubicon, dare me. Look at this. 893 people like it, 635 comments. People are going ballistic with this. Talk about what's going on in the news. Jerusalem's about to get a new mayor, heading over there now. Best falafel in town, anyone? And look at this. I mean, how topical is that? 1,187 likes, 4,812 comments. That's ridiculous. Getting people involved, engaged. I hope you guys are getting the feel for this. But when you get them engaged, you suddenly become a personality. Or if you're representing a company, they become a personality. They're engaging with their audience. It's so easy. Once you've got an engaged audience in social media where they belong to your community, where they engage with you, to then take them to the next step. Number 5, just ask for likes and shares. Okay, this is just a disgusting one, but like this, if you're a Mongol with a funny decapitation story, right? Disgusting post, but look at this. 8,913 people like this. 1,800 plus comments. Okay, just ask for the like. Get people involved. Again, all these things are going to add to your edge rank. It's going to get your community engaged, and therefore you're going to get that viral effect of edge rank that I discussed earlier. Talk about what's going on in the news or what's going on today. Julius Caesar was born today in 100 BC. Please finish the sentence. Comment with the most likes wins. I came, I saw, the Duke of Wellington says grew 6 inches. 5,200 plus people like this. 9,000 plus people comment on it. Okay, so you guys understand, this is just crazy. When you engage your audience and get people involved, you see now how that really is a way of getting edge rank up and what would happen to you when you achieve it. I just want to make sure that people are following, and this makes sense. And I see here again, everyone says that this makes absolute sense. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Nat. All right. Now, let's talk about how you do it. I'm going to talk about the nuts and bolts of this. How do you achieve this? Okay. We know what we need to do here. We need to build a list. We need to build a community, and we need to engage that community in order to take them from being cold prospects into an engaged list, because that gives us edge rank. The result, viral traffic. It is the key to getting unlimited amounts of prospects through the door for your local business, and of course positioning yourself as an incredible expert, and you having the power, just like Joe Lesser had in the example I gave, of being able to go and close 7 deals in a month. And that's just getting his foot wet. So these are the steps you need to do, and there are 2 approaches. One, you could take the slower, unautomated approach. I don't recommend it, but this is the unautomated approach to building a nice 5-figure, $5,000 a month business. This is what you need to do. And I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because I'm going to share with you a second way that's going to make things a lot faster. You need to build a high-converting social page like the one I showed you. You'd have to set it up with all the programming to have the light redirect to a download page and install the Facebook email auto-registration script. You then need to drive your initial traffic. I already shared with you how you do that. You then need to, every single day, research 15 to 20 top news sites and sources for the hottest content in your marketplace. Sift through the content one piece at a time to make sure that it's relevant for your marketplace or for your offline client. Post the content on a daily basis to start growing the fans for yourself or your offline clients. Find daily hot posts to make, such as questions, fill in the blank and more, like the examples I gave you before. 8, set up the code to make sure every time someone clicks on the snippet, remember that advertisement that we saw on my Facebook page. When anyone clicks on that snippet, we want them then to land on your landing page. You need to find daily basis. You want to make some money in the process. You want to find some Amazon products to promote. You'd also want to register perhaps 10 or 15 RSS feeds and follow what's going on in 10 of the most popular sites in your niche or your offline niche, and then post all of these posts to your blog and Twitter account as well. So there's a lot of steps. Question, who has a headache thinking about the amount of work that would take to be able to achieve it? Who would agree and I think this is being rather conservative, that this would probably take 5 to 7 hours a week to get it up and running. Give me a big ouch if you think that this is a colossal amount of work. Okay, and I can see here, Jimmy says yes, Harris says few, Matt says ha. Okay, this is what he said, this is exactly what I've been doing. Right, and that's the problem, Harris, because when you do it this way and you're unautomated, you basically are taking a long time to achieve a result. And there's no way of getting that initial business momentum, which I said at the very beginning, of course, is the key to everything else. All right, so who here would like to see how you can literally just spend 5 to 7 minutes to set all this up, and then spend no more than a couple of minutes a week to keep it going? Okay, I'd like to share with you an automated approach that can, well, a semi-automated approach that helps you really speed up the process. So who would like to see that process done in an automated fashion? All right, so I'm going to make sure everyone is with me. Okay, I'm just going to fire up my internet. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, give me a big guess when you can see my screen. Okay, let's just go into that spa example that we had before. Okay, let's just look at the spa example we had before. And I want to share with you how simple it is to be able to create those pages. Okay, very, very simple. So number one, you're just going to name your campaign. So then it's going to just be spa. Okay, you're going to choose your social button. So in our case, we wanted to do a like. It's very simple. Then we're going to design the page. Okay, this is so simple. Here you see over here, we've got here the template, and what we want to do is design the page. Now everything here is customizable. So first of all, you can choose what type of template you want. That's a coupon template, but you have many other types of templates as well. So for example, we've got a ribbon template, and it just automatically, you have complete control of the colors and the feel of this page. We've got the coupon template as well. Again, you've got control of how this is going to look. If you've got an ebook to give away, we've even got a video template as well. Again, you have control of how the feel and the look of the entire page. So you choose the template. Then you're going to write your, what you need to do is to, write your offer. Okay, so you just, whatever it is. It's very simple. That's all you need to do. Your page is created automatically. Just add a bit of copy, and you've got the viral thing already in place, ready to go. Now, who wants to see me create a snippet? Remember, my Facebook page, and how that Facebook page, remember here on the left-hand side, does everyone remember? Give me a big guess. Remember the snippet on the left-hand side, where when someone clicked the like button, suddenly it showed this advertisement to all of their friends. Who wants to see how you can create that and have complete control over this in literally 30 seconds? All right, this is all you need to do, guys. All you need to do is write your headline over here. So this could be London, for example, instead of Ottawa. And you see on the right-hand side, it's just pre-populating. You just write your advertisement over here, whatever you want. Notice anything you want, and it shows up on the right-hand side. Then all you do is get a image from anywhere. Just make sure you've got rights to use the image, so you'll get the client to give you an image, and you click Add Image, and it automatically refigures and shows on the page. That is it. You then click Save Changes, and Bob's, your uncle, you have for yourself a page looking like the one that I showed you before. Okay, so that is super, super simple. Who thinks that they can write a few words into a page that's pre-populated and is pre-built, and it can choose a template and create a snippet that creates the viral effect that I showed you earlier with the spa example? Yes, this can be customized in any language. You have total control over this, and that is what makes this so powerful. Now, that's just step number one. You build a list. This is a list building landing machine. Okay, this is what gives you that initial massive business momentum, because you're going to get people. You drive the initial traffic. Remember, you're using this page to create a viral campaign for your local client, which is super cool. The only thing you need to make sure is you've got a good coupon that's going to be shared on social networks. That's the only thing you really need to be thinking about. Okay, step number two. Once you've got that initial viral traffic, who wants to see how I can engage my audience literally in 5 minutes and take care of a month's worth of social media in less than 5 minutes? Who wants to see how I do that? So I want to make sure everyone is putting this into context. I've built a list. I've got this viral thing going. We're driving initial traffic using this system to get the viral effect going. I now want to get edge rank. And edge rank is dependent on engagement. I want to engage this list so I get them to viralize my traffic. I become a partner of Facebook. I'm going to do this in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to use this auto engager. And this is very, very simple. And I see we've got onliners and offliners. So let's, for example, all I need to do, right, is choose a keyword. So imagine, and this could be the blog for your offline client. It could be your own blog for your own product. Okay, throw out a niche that you're in. If you're not in an offline niche, let's choose someone that's a little bit online. Okay, I'd love to see someone's got an online business. Give me a niche that you're in. All right, so we got jewelry store, weight loss. All right, done weight loss. Okay, so let's do this. Weight loss. Okay, let's just do weight loss. All right, all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to find some great, recent, popular content. So let's suppose I'm going to go to Google News, maybe Yahoo News, and I want to check Squeedo. And all I click is generate results. That's all I am doing. And in voila, in literally 2 seconds, I've now got a list of the most viral content on the web today. This isn't just content. This is recent popular content. So this is proven viral material. The system has already found it for you. And look at this. I clicked on 3 sources, and I've just got a non-stop amount of content. So I can go, for example, let's just go to Yahoo, for example. I'm just going to click on that link, and you'll see, just taking a second again, go to wherever, and it slows everything down. Here is something from just a couple of days ago, and this is viral. Weight loss surgery now safer and more popular than ever before. You've got here a post that fires up, and if you like that, all you need to do is click to add to queue on that particular post. Now, you can also curate as well. So you have complete control of what message is shown on Facebook. So it's unique content. And all you need to do is write whatever you want to write over there. Finally, add to queue. All you need to do is click add to queue. And in a second, this is automatically going to appear. And you'll be able to determine when it appears. I'll show you that in a second. You can then create a whole series of posts to go to your Facebook page. Now, this is where it goes crazy, because when people click on there, they then land on your, you can also get into land on your page as well, so that you can get a viral effect going even more. But what we're doing here is very simple. We're creating engaging content that we know is proven to be viral. We know it's the most viral content of its type on the internet. I'm curating it, so I give my little personal touch to it. And then, this is the only next step that you need to perform, if you want, is the following. All you need to do is choose how often you want this to appear on your Facebook page. So you can do it every, whenever you want, every couple of hours, every 6, 12, 24, 48 hours. And all you click then is save, and automatically this thing is going to post to your Facebook account. So do you see how literally in a couple of minutes you can find content that's relevant to your marketplace? You know it's proven great content. Of course, you want to check it out before you post it, and you can curate it to give it a personal touch. So again, your local client is buzzworthy, he's exciting, he's engaging his audience, he's sharing cool information, he's giving his own personal touch upon it, and he's getting his audience, most importantly, engaged. You guys see that? And I see everyone is giving me a big yes. Now, who'd like to see us make money in the process? I'm not even talking, this is before a lead walks through the door. Who wants to see how you can make money with this, literally, with a click of the button? I see there's a lot of people want to see that. So what I'm going to do, I'm now going to click on Amazon.com. I'm just going to click on Generate Results. And what's going to happen is that it's going to pick up for me the most powerful products in my niche for my term that I use. I used here weight loss. It's going to find the most popular products in Amazon. And if there's something here that I like, I can curate it, make my comments, add to queue, and that will automatically post to my Facebook page with my affiliate link or my offline client's affiliate link already embedded in there. So it's automatic. I just click on add to queue for the product. Of course, I probably want to curate it and add my own personal touch for my clients, and it is ready to go. And that is very, very simple. You can see right there, it's already appeared on my list of things that are going to appear in my Facebook page. Now I can allow this, I can post this to any page I want, so you can take care of hundreds of clients all from one place. Now, if you remember, who wants to go one step further? And I want to show you how you can get your hands on literally 3,500 engaging posts. Remember the 6 types of engaging posts that you could create? Who'd like to do that literally on semi-autopilot? All right, so all you need to do is go to the status generator, okay? Choose. You want a question, ask for the likes, insert your brand, fan love, promo, whatever you want. So, for example, deep thoughts, and you click on shuffle, and the system automatically finds cool, engaging, viral comments or deep thoughts, whatever you want, that's already found on the web. So the secret of success, says Benjamin Disraeli, is constancy to purpose. If you like that, all you need to click to queue, and voila, you've added it already there to your queue that's going to end up on Facebook. And again, it's got 3,500 viral questions, ask for likes, etc., including seasonal things. And you can change anything in here. Just add it to the queue, click on save, and it automatically shows up on Facebook. Please give me a big wow if you think that this could potentially save you hours, if not weeks, of work to engage an audience from scratch. Again, give me a big yes if you think that would help you to engage your audience quicker. And I see here that a lot of people are giving me the big yes. And of course it is, because this is finding content that you know works. Okay, you know it's viral content, and it's only taking you minutes as opposed to weeks to set up and to engage. Do this for offline clients. And guys, you've got yourself not only one sell, you've got yourself multiple upsells. And I'm going to share with you a secret here. You could go in there and tell them to just to warm up the meeting. You could share with them how you're going to build them a community online in the next 72 hours. Then you charge them for the engagement. Then you charge them for email marketing. Then you charge them for helping them, etc., etc. You see the idea here? It's so simple, and you've got in your hands a powerful service that very quickly can get you through any door and close deals and upsell them, and even get a percentage on the income that they generate from your work. So it's really, really simple. Now, you can see my screen again. I'm going back to the presentation. Just want to make sure you guys can see my screen again. And I want to introduce you, our company, really successful, presents to you right now our Instant Local Business Ignition System. We called it the Local Business Ignition System because it is the system that ignites any local business, and in the process ignites your business as the ultimate local consulting expert. And this is the package of what we have for you today. First of all, you're going to get your hands on today our massive initial list building machine. It is hands down the fastest and easiest way to build your clients a 500+ list in 24 hours or less, and to help them create a massive following on Facebook. It is so simple. It allows you to create those pages. It's got proven to convert social landing pages that practically forces prospects to join your community. It gets you initial massive business momentum, and it works in any niche. You have complete control over it, and also any language. Most importantly, literally, you saw how easy it is. I really know very little about technology, but even I was able to create a page and to change it around the way I wanted to. It's so easy, even a fool like me or a 14-year-old kid would be able to do it. It's just point, click, and save. You have a choice of the templates to use to design your landing pages, and it creates the initial traffic, the initial viral traffic through the door. Remember that snippet on my fan page? It sends lots of traffic to your landing page because that appears on your landing page. All your friends and family are going to see it. They click on it, or all their friends and family rather get to see it. They click on it, and if it's a local thing, it's going to go buzzworthy very, very quickly if you have a great coupon. This machine gives you the power at will to literally get the word out about your product or service at lightning speeds. And also, it lets you tap into the unlimited amounts of free viral traffic that's available out there right now in Facebook. Now, what would having the skill to have businesses save thousands of dollars and bring in at the same time massive amounts of new clients and customers, what do you think that's going to be worth to them? And I told you that there are clients out there willing to spend thousands. Anyone on Groupon is spending thousands of dollars in order to achieve this. So I hope you see how powerful that is for them, and of course, how that ultimately is going to benefit you. And just think about the potential of having in your hands the ability to provide these sorts of results. But of course, I told you that building a list of your client isn't enough. It's just the beginning. It's enough to blow them away. But you know that's not enough to make a business highly successful. You need to maintain the relationship with your new list. You need to engage that list. It's the step that 99.9% of marketers don't have the time or knowledge to do. It's the step that your competitors out there haven't probably even thought about or don't know how to perform. Introducing our instant mass list engager machine. It helps find the hottest content on the web and automates your clients' blog, Twitter, and Facebook postings on autopilot while sending the edge rank through the roof. The result, even more traffic. It's the simple way to turn a cold list into a red hot buyers list. It gets your clients new fans to send you massive amounts of free traffic, or for your clients' traffic. It gets 9 out of 10 people, 9 out of 10 of your Facebook posts to show up on your fans' newsfeed. And you'll never have to struggle again for hot social content. The system finds it automatically in seconds, and it allows you to quickly grow any of your fan pages in leaps and bounds. And of course, for an offline client, that is really powerful. It helps you find all these sources you see in front of you. It gets you access to all of it. Plus, you've got RSS feeds, so you literally can submit to any RSS feed that you, many RSS feeds that you like, so you can literally get any content that you deem. All right. This allows you, it can be used for unlimited fan pages. It helps you generate also Amazon commissions in the process on autopilot. And most importantly, it does this whilst hyper engaging any list that you build with our initial machine. So what do you think of the value of taking your new list and then turning it into a list of hungry buyers? Well, you surely know by now, as you've seen throughout this presentation, it is the key to building a successful long-term business. Roger and I it's very important to us. I don't believe there's any point in setting up a business that makes money that is likely to drop in 6, 8, 12 months. You want to set yourself up for massive success. These tools allow you to get the ball rolling, allow you to start building the community, but it's just the beginning. But when you have something this powerful, it obviously is a very strong basis to build a highly successful business. Now, we're going to do something very special. And I see already there's people just asking, I want to be part of this. We're going to be giving away 20 people, okay? The 21st buyers of this product today to our course is going to get access also to our weekly mastermind calls. I told you that Roger and I are business momentum experts. That's what we do. And what you've got with these tools and our training is the means to build massive initial business momentum. But that's not enough. You then need to turn that into long-term success. It will be a disaster if you were to build that initial success and not build upon it. So we're going to invite you to a weekly mastermind session where you get to ask your questions. There'll be weekly hot seat training, and you'll be able to interact with entrepreneurs just like you. Again, as you can understand, it can only be offered to 20 people alone. You're also getting the blog curation SEO add-on that helps boost the SEO of your blogs by allowing you to curate and write all of the hottest topics in your industry. This is another bonus that, in fact, has got a value of $497. Again, first 20 people will be getting that for free, so you've got multiple upsell opportunities. Now, let's just think about this for a second. There's a lot in this package. You're going to be getting the initial list building machine, and if someone had told me 4 years ago that I would have a way to be able to generate a 500+ list in 24 hours or less, and would be able to engage that list, I would have saved myself literally 3.5 years of pain, toil, goodness knows what else. I almost lost my house because I didn't have this, and wasted tens of thousands of dollars in products and courses that didn't get me anywhere near where I needed to get to. So that initial list building machine is so powerful. It's really got a value of about $10,000. Plus, you get the engager machine, the ability to practically on autopilot engage any audience, so you can keep them engaged and bring them back to your client's business or to your business. You get the blog curation SEO system. That's an added feature that you can also charge your local client for. You're getting them higher SEO ratings. Plus, you're getting our weekly mastermind sessions with Roger and I. Again, that's just for the first 20 people. Plus, you're getting ongoing content as well. So this has got a value of over $20,000. Now, we have people that we work with individually that are willing to pay a serious amount of money. We're looking long-term, just being completely upfront about this. We're looking to build a program that we would charge that amount of money. But what we want to do is bring a group of serious entrepreneurs through the door that we're going to partner up with, because we're going to spend a lot of time with on these mastermind sessions and help you become successful, help you get that initial business momentum going, and then to turn that into long-term success. Why are we doing it? Because it's going to help us, a jolly way, to be able to sell this product to other people at a far higher price than you're going to be paying today. Now, as you make your decision whether you want to be part of this and you want to get business momentum, it really comes down to whether you really want massive business momentum. Do you understand the power of a list? Are you aware that building a list and engaging that list with all the benefits that it has in terms of traffic, that the real benefit is it is the basis of building a long-term business that pays you residually. If you see that and you understand how these concepts work together and you are motivated to take action, then we would want you to be part of the 20 people that is going to also join us on the mastermind sessions. Now, just being completely honest about this, right now, this is selling on the webinar circuit at $997. That's how much you'd have to pay from this on other webinars. And again, I just want to make this absolutely clear. This is what other people are paying. However, right now, just for an initial investment of $197, that is it. And then it's another 2 investments of $197, 30 days apart, or just one single small investment of $497, that's $100 off. You're going to get access to absolutely everything. Okay, and again, if you are interested, only the first 20 people will be joining that mastermind. I cannot accept more than 20 people. Any more than that I wouldn't be able to take in. So if you are interested, please go to reallysuccessful.com/FB. reallysuccessful.com/FB. At the bottom, you'll see 2 choices, either 997 or 3 times 399. Click on one of those, and then in the gift certificate, write the code, the gift certificate code, 50%. Write the code 50%. And then you'll see that the price will magically change to 3 times 197, or one investment of 497. Okay, so that is it. All you need to do again is go to reallysuccessful.com/FB and put the code 50%. Now, we've got a personal 100% better than money back guarantee. Literally got 60 days to run of this. I don't care, you can join us on those mastermind sessions. By the way, session starts on Sunday. So we're going to get started immediately. There's no hanging about the bush here. And you've got a full 100% better than money back guarantee. All right, and you can see that we have a lot of people. Already showed you some of the results offline and online before. Yvonne says she's used this. She's now making $100 a day from a website. So otherwise, we're not making money. And that's just using one of the tools that you're going to be getting today. Now I'm going to throw in some special bonuses. And by the way, when you join, please write your name right in the chat. I want to make sure who came in first, so I can just make sure that you have joined the, write you down that you're part of the mastermind, and that you do not get lost. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people joining, and I want to make sure that you are in. All right, so we're going to throw in some special things here as well, as we want to take you the extra mile. What happens if you're lacking a massive business idea, if you're offline company, or to be able to share with offline clients? Well, that's no longer going to be a problem, because you're going to get access to our niche research made simple training, which is invaluable, as well as our $1 Million Idea Mastery training. So if you're one of those guys or girls who has a problem finding the killer idea inside of a business, you're going to get this training that's going to allow you to offer this service to a local client. And imagine the power of being able to offer this sort of advice. That's number one. Number two, how do you turn your new business momentum into a 6-figure business? Well, we're going to share with you today, again, for the first 20 people that join, you're going to get access to the really successful 7-figure marketing master plan. Welcome, Kelly. Welcome, Kelly, to the program. Again, anyone who's joined, please write in. Welcome, Jim, as well to the program. Again, there's 20 seats available. You're getting access to the 7-figure marketing master plan, okay, that we did with one of the early founders of Answers.com and Shopping.com, Jonathan Kalman. Roger, Jonathan, and I sat down and in a period of 2 hours mapped out a marketing master plan that anyone can use to build a plan they're going to use in their business for the next 10 years. Literally, by the end of the session, you'll have one page that you'll be able to create your marketing master plan as an offline consultant. Even more than that, you'll have the system that you can use to help your offline client. And imagine what a master marketing plan, what you could charge for this sort of advice. You'll simply just follow the steps that we do with you on this master training. You're getting access to that. It's killer for your own business, and it's going to be very important as well for your offline clients. Again, this is something you're going to get as well just for joining today for the first 20 people. Welcome, Harris, as well to the program. Guys, please, I see there's people joining, but there's people that aren't writing their names in. So please, if you have, I need your name because I'm counting the 20 people and it ends there. Annie's just joined. Welcome. Nate's just joined. VVV has joined. That's Andrew. Thank you, V. I joined, says Anne. Scott says I'm in. Welcome, Scott. So I see there's already about 10 people have already joined. I see there's a couple more that have joined as well. Please write your name in the chat box. I want to make sure that you're counted in the first 20. It's very important. Now, we'll also give you access to hot seat training with the world's #1 small business marketing coach, Michael E. Gerber, founder of the E-Myth and E-Myth Revisited. Michael Gerber is the world's top coach. Now, just want to let you know, if you are easily insulted or you prefer to listen to fluff, then you do not want to get your hands on this bonus. Michael Gerber is the most direct person I've ever met in my life, and he literally rips to pieces the reasons why offline consultants are messing up and are not building a significant business, and gets to the core of the problem and helps you understand what you need to do to achieve massive results. Okay, so you're going to get access. Again, the first 20 people can get access to hot seat training with Michael E. Gerber, and I hope, if you haven't yet read his book, E-Myth Revisited, is one of the best-selling books of all time, marketing world. You absolutely need to get your hands on that. Now, if you're finding it hard to stand out as a marketer offline or even online, and would like clients to want to work with you, to seek you out, even if right now you have zero offline expertise, would you like to have that sort of power where you have a celebrity status in your local marketplace? If so, introducing the ultimate guide to leveraging experts to give you instant expert status. This is must-have training for any serious onliner or offliner. Welcome, Dan. Welcome, Gil. Welcome, Eric. I see there's more people joining here. Again, there's probably about 5 or 6 seats available. So you're going to get access. I'm going to share with you how you can use these experts, if you're an onliner or offliner, to build a list, to build a product, to make you money, and to get your initial sales. If you're an onliner or offliner, it will allow you in the marketplace to stand out. And when people associate you with these experts, suddenly you're able to leverage their success and tap into it for yourself. Guys, I did an interview with J. Conrad Levinson. I got him to promote it to his own list. There's about 100 people on the call. This was 3.5 years ago, my first initial breakthrough. I had a person on that call. I asked the most stupid, basic marketing questions to a marketing legend. I was embarrassed. I had someone email me afterwards asking me to consult with them. They paid me $20,000 over 4 months to consult with them based on a single conversation interview I did with Jay Levinson. When you leverage experts, people immediately perceive you as an expert. I'm going to share with you exactly, step by step, how to locate these people, how to close these people, how to get them to do for you what you want them to do for you, even if you're skint, even if you have no expertise and very little to offer them. Okay, this is probably the most important training I've ever done. You get access to that as well. It's a fast start bonus. Dan's in. Yes, you're in the top 20. There's there's about 3 people left, maybe 4. Stephen, yes, you are in. You're in the top 20. I see. All right, and that's not just it. You have the keys to the kingdom of massive business momentum. But how would you like now to turn that momentum into building the business of your dreams? Okay, there's one step, and this is something no one teaches offline. We teach it pretty well online. This is a strategy that made Roger and I alone 7 figures in the last 12 months. A single strategy alone. Joint venture mastery training. You get access to our JV mastery training. If you want to land dream joint ventures, and I'm going to share with you how this works offline, it will blow you away. To drive more traffic, make more sales, further increase your reputation, open up doors you wouldn't believe possible. Joint ventures, guys, have opened up doors I can't believe. I'm now doing webinars and training for lists of people that I spent $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on during my lean years. Okay, I'm now doing training for those people. I've been invited to speak around the world. Okay, that happened because of joint ventures. Now, I want to share with you briefly a secret. Okay, how you do this offline. Imagine that you're working with a local chiropractor. Why don't you team up with a local gym and connect these two businesses? So a local gym has got this special offer for the chiropractor to bring him new leads. And the chiropractor has a joint venture with the gym that's giving a special offer to the first month of membership to the gym to his clients. It's going to benefit one another. Now you combine two successful businesses together and you're right in the middle of the two of them. You're picking up paychecks from both of them and you can get a percentage of profits from both sides of the equation. Guys, you see, that's just a little snippet of what joint venture mastery is all about. Do you understand the power of having that sort of expertise? And that's just very, very, very simple. Steve wants to join, has a problem with his connection. Okay, Steve, I'm going to put you down as if you're joining. Just confirming that you did. So I'm presuming that you did join, and we'll check after the presentations to make sure that you're in the top 20, okay? Okay. That's not just it, guys. Extra bonus number 5. What if you want to take this to an extreme level? Introducing our mega traffic mastery training with the online traffic king Mike Hill. Mike drives millions of clicks to his website on a daily basis. He consulted with our local consultants. And he, again, if you're faint-hearted, you don't want to be on this training. But he literally ripped them to pieces and got to the core of the problem of traffic generation. There are people that left that call that suddenly understood why they are having problems with traffic. There's one fundamental problem that they were all having, literally 99% of them. You're going to get access to this training. It is mega important to anyone that wants to build other streams of traffic and not just Facebook traffic like I've showed you before. Plus, we're going to give you access to our ultimate guide to mega mass paid traffic. So again, let's just throw in what you're getting here. You're going to access our initial list building machine. That's a $10,000 value at least. Our initial mass list engager software for $5,000 value. Our blog curation tool, done for your website optimization service, platinum weekly mastermind calls, and hot seats. Right? That alone is worth 10 times the investment that you're going to be making today. Plus, you're going to get the really successful guide to a 7-figure marketing master plan. This you can use for yourself, and you're going to want to use on your clients. It's a killer upsell. Plus, you get a niche research training, joint venture mastery, instant expert leverage, and our $1 million idea mastery training. All that you're getting today for just $497. Now, I just want to share with you again how this is really important. I see here there's Steve's in. So we're now down to, I think, to maybe 2 or 3 people that are left. So we're down to the last 2 or 3 people. So I guess we say it's 3 people. If you are joining, please write your name in. I want to make sure that you are in. So please write your name in so I can write you down as the top 20. This is important. Okay, look at Alex. Alex taught the system. In fact, just taught one part of the system. And he used this for an offline client, for a real estate broker. And he went out, they used the plugin, they set up a GoToWebinar. Look what happened. This was a one-time campaign because the coach wanted to use his own GoToWebinar to register people. It was not a big webinar, but there were 13 sales at $37, one upsell at $197. He offers a bonus-free 30-minute strategy call, which 3 people took him up on and sold at $2,000. So literally, one campaign from Alex leads to about $7,000. And I see people like Sandra writing to me telling me that she's now getting 500 extra people to a site on a daily basis just because of the first piece of software. And you can see that we're pretty accessible to our clients. That means a great deal. Again, if you are interested, reallysuccessful.com/FB. And don't forget to use the coupon code 50%. But you thought I'd leave you right there. Just going through, we don't really need to see these comments. That's not just it. And yes, Harris, you're in as well. Doreen, I did not get your name. You're in as well. So we're down to 2 people here, guys. Harris was already in before. 2 more people left. Guys, I'm now going to throw in the kitchen sink as well. Okay? As I said, we want to make sure you get business momentum, but we also want to make sure that you've got enough to push forward after you've got your business momentum. Because I don't think it's enough just to build some initial success. I think it's criminal to stop there. So would you like to finally crack the 6-figure code in a single afternoon? Well, here's the kitchen sink that we're throwing in right now. We're going to give you access to our mega six-figure offline intensive. We did this a couple of weeks ago. All right, and I want to share with you something. I want to share with you just some of the comments. We did the offline version, and then we did the online version. And I'm going to share with you right now just some, I mean, not just some, I'm going to share with you the comments that people made. Okay, because this is going to literally, you'll see this, and you see just how powerful this is. Hold on. Just everyone see my screen right now? I should be sharing my internet. Okay, we'll ask for their honest review of our program. So Yvonne said, and this was for the online and offline sessions, you're going to get access to both, where we literally showed people how in 3 hours you can build a six-figure business. Yvonne says, awesome training. It's advanced my business beyond my wildest dreams. I'm now doing things I only dreamed of. After last week, I've made my back-end product. The webinar joint venture section was outstanding, and I'll be implementing new strategies today. I once was delighted to make a few $1,000s at online for each of my products, but this is increasing daily, and I'm so happy. I now feel I'm on a roll and will achieve a seven-figure income in 2013. Okay, let's just scroll down. There's so many comments. Dory said that this is generated, and he's been working with us for a couple of months now. He's generated close to $50,000 in gross sales, etc., etc. Thanks for your training. There's so many comments. Wow, wow, wow. Tonight's session was incredible. Steve Lucer says, the fact that you care, I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. The fact that you care is obvious. You're so good that I actually get left with a guilt feeling for not taking enough action. This is the best course I've ever gone through, inspiring. Every time I review your presentation, I get remotivated. The hardest thing is to stave off the anxiety of needing money now to build a truly great business under your training, but I'm working hard at it. I've rewatched the training several times. Personally, I think over-delivering when it comes to Barry and Roger is an understatement, but I don't have another word except must have for any marketer wanting a laser-targeted proven system. It is plug and play, big, but with incredible depth. Okay, so you're going to get access to the very same training that these people got access to, the very same training. So it's the offline version and the online version. Okay, and we've been basically teaching this separately for different clients, but you're going to get access to both. And this is a $1,000 bonus, and that's really understating it. Again, 2 more people, I believe, are left. So Eric says he's needs to be sure he can use his country. Okay, Eric, just get back to me. So I see there's 2 more spots around about that are left. So you're going to get access to this online and offline intensive. So you get immediate access. It's in your members area right now. So again, if you're interested in not just getting the initial business momentum of your business going, but you also want the strategies and the follow-up with us on the masterminds, and want to be part of our community where we drive to help you get over the hurdles that you are facing and help you to achieve the things you want to achieve. If you're ready to listen to guidance and willing to learn from others, because you're not going to be on the hot seat every week, okay, but you're willing to listen to other people's stories and understand why they aren't being successful. If you want to be part of that, again, this is pretty much the last couple of moments you can have the opportunity to be part of it, because I see Keith has just joined, and I see there's 1 more person left. So literally, the next one takes it. All right, so 1 more person left, and you get access again to absolutely everything. Now, if there's a couple of people joining at the same time, I don't mind opening up in the next 3 minutes if there's 1 or 2 people that join, but I can't go any more than that. So just to make it fair for you, if you're on the sales page right now, I'm not going to put you under undue pressure. Take your time to make the right decision, whether you want to pay 1 step, 497, or 3 times 197. That's your decision, and I will accept anyone that joins in the next couple of minutes, even if we go 1 or 2 over the 20. Okay, guys, that pretty much ends this session. If you are motivated, we want you to be part of our community because we want you to be successful. And I told you, you know, we do like over-delivering. As you can see from the comments, that's what we like doing. But it also makes good business sense, right? And we want you to be successful, and ultimately, your success is going to catapult us even further. So it's a win-win. It's a partnership. But again, this is not for everyone, and there's 1 spot available right now in the next 120 seconds. That's going to be filled. If anyone has any questions they'd like to ask, I will answer those questions right now. So if you have any particular questions you'd like to ask about initial business momentum, any questions about offline marketing or online marketing that